Day of Pride at Fort Hood, as nearly a dozen soldiers were presented with medals earned with blood, sweat, and determination on the battlefield. 2 of those soldiers were presented with one of the military's highest honors for refusing to break their promise to never leave a man down, no matter what the danger. Silver stars glimmer in the sun as they hang from the chests of First Lieutenant Stephen Hale and Staff Sergeant Adam Davila. Each represent a sterling performance in combat when the odds of coming out alive seemed slim.
2 soldiers placing themselves directly in harm's way for no further reason than to protect their injured comrade from further harm.
I had a couple guys pinned down and they needed help.
So First Lieutenant Hale, ignoring his own injuries, ran directly into the line of fire to offer Staff Sergeant Davila and the wounded soldier he was trying to save a lifeline.
I'm forever, in his debt. Lieutenant Hale moved up and assisted me and Specialist Daly when I felt probably the weakest.
But the bonds of brotherhood were stronger than war. Hale and Davila pulled their fallen comrade to safety, together, side by side in battle. And now at home, standing shoulder to shoulder, united in their commitment to protect each other and their nation.
I feel honored. There are a lot of people who have done acts that we wouldn't even be able to imagine. The situations that I read about, people have gotten these awards, make me hope that I can live up to the honor that those men have lived up to as well.
The Silver Star, a reminder that the Ranger Creed is more than mere words.
Readily will I display the intestinal fortitude required to fight on to the Ranger objective and complete the mission, though I be the lone survivor. That's what I feel.
First Lieutenant Hale was also presented with a Purple Heart. He and Staff Sergeant Davila were among 11 soldiers awarded medals for their actions on the battlefields of Afghanistan, and you can read the full listing of honors at our website, kxan.com.